Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a 2-week update on the main destination food plot. If you're new to the channel and missed the last video, 2 weeks ago, which was May 19th, it's June 3rd now, my son Jackson's birthday. But anyway, 2 weeks ago I came in here and the game plan was to plant this whole 1.75 acres corn. Well, about an acre into the planting, I noticed I was going through a lot of seed and looked down onto the planter and realized I had the soybean plates in instead of the corn plates. So we end up, obviously planting the acre corn, did about 6 rows around the outside here of corn, and then end up going and buying a bag of soybeans and end up planting about 3/4 of an acre of soybeans in the center of the corn. So just kind of wanted to do an update because of how close the corn was planted. I'm going to kind of update it through the year just to kind of show you guys how it's doing and if it's going to put on any ears, or if it's going to do anything. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you some video of how close it's planted and kind of what my expectations are. All right, so as you can tell, the corn is planted real close together, probably in every inch or two here. For whatever reason, these last 6 rows I did, I think it was with a different bag of corn because it's planted really close, whereas majority of the food plot, or majority of the corn planting I should say, is more along, every 4 to 6 inches here, maybe a little bit closer, a little bit spread farther apart. So I think that the majority is probably going to do okay. These last 6 rows that are planted super close, I don't think are probably not going to do so great. But we're about 2 weeks in since it was planted. We've had like optimal growing conditions. It's been warm, timely rains, so everything's come up really well. If the weather stays good and we get the rains and it don't dry out and we don't get a lot of stress on the corn and beans, I could be surprised with the outcome of this. But my overall take is I don't think the corn's going to get as tall. I think it's going to be dwarfed a little bit just because of the competition. I think if it does put on ears, maybe half the size of an original ear corn, on a regular year. The stuff that's planted real close, I mean, I'd be surprised if it really does anything, but I don't know, so that's why I'm doing the video. So but that's the corn. I'll kind of show you guys how the soybeans are coming up and kind of a little trial and error I have going on the other side of the food plot. I hate weeds. All these weeds are going to meet their demise soon. All right, so I'm over here where the soybeans are now. These are coming up great. I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up soybeans, but they're coming in really good. This is my first time using my buddy's planter. It's a 30-inch, obviously corn and soybean planter. So we'll see how the soybeans do this year, 30-inch rows. What I'd like to do is, if I want more soybeans for next year, maybe instead of leaving these 30-inch rows, maybe doing every 15 inches. We'll just see how they do. I could be pretty surprised. Now for the spot I was telling you, I was doing a little bit of a trial and error. So the buffer corn that I told you I planted around the food plot to kind of seclude the beans, I planted obviously the corn rows, and then down the center of each corn row I planted the soybeans. So just to see how it does, I think the 30-inch rows aren't quite going to let in enough light. But I'm not really out anything. I had some extra seed left, so I figured why not. So I'll do some updates on that as the year goes on as well. So like I said, it's just a short update. I'm not going to be doing updates every 2 weeks. I'll probably do them maybe in another 6 to 8 weeks when I spray and fertilize, and then probably in the more important growth stages of the corn, like the tasseling phase and when it actually starts putting on ears. Then obviously October, when it's all done growing, we'll see what we have. So yeah, if you guys like the video and want to see the progression through the year and how this was planted and just see how it does, you know, please like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next update.